What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Propagandhi, and we're going back to their debut album, How to Clean Everything. I've mentioned it before. This album was the most transformative material artifact in my life. It literally changed the course of my musical interest, or not even so much changed them, but expanded them into a whole other territory that had been yet untapped. Made me begin to think about a number of issues, social, cultural, political, psychological, in new ways. Made me interested to read some of the books and material that was being referenced in the liner notes of Propagandhi's material. So yeah, Propagandhi opened an entire new intellectual and musical world for me. And this album, even if it is not the sound they play today, and they've moved, far beyond this sound, and have added Todd and in other ways like altered their sort of sonics, it will always remain very special to me, very nostalgic. I've talked about this in multiple videos, but I guess I haven't reacted to a Propagandhi tune in like a week or two, it feels like. So yeah, bottom line, I just wanted to rehash that point, that this album, even if it's not the fondest in terms of the band's preference. I've seen interviews with Chris where he talks about it. He's like, look, we're not going to make an album like that again, but I respect that a lot of people are very fond of it, and so, that's basically what I feel. So yeah, we're going to listen to Ska Sucks, which, I've always enjoyed this tune for its cheek. Now, to be clear, I love ska music. I'm a big fan of both, traditional Jamaican ska, but also sort of like North American or European, like ska punk and or skunk, as some people called it. Though I have to admit, I was never on board with that. I always felt like you're trying to be too clever. Just call it ska punk. But yeah, I've always enjoyed this song for its sort of tongue-in-cheek kind of shot. And I guess like if I were to take the lyrics a little bit more seriously, what I would say is I think it's mostly a shot at the third wave of ska, which in this context, in these lyrics, is seen as sort of imitative and derivative and ultimately like more commercialized than earlier waves of ska, even the second wave, which I think would be like Madness and the two-tone ska movement, like early 80s in the UK. But yeah, I think it's mostly a shot at like what is sometimes called the third wave of ska, which is to say like early to mid 90s, which, again, I'm not going to talk trash on any particular band. There are some bands in the ska world that I'm more interested in than others. But again, like, whether or not you like ska, I still think this song is very amusing in its sort of irreverence. And of course, I love that it's one of those songs that, speaking of being imitative, it embodies the form that it's making fun of, at least for the first half of the tune, which is always like an amusing approach to a sort of withering critique, is to make it sort of sarcastic by putting it in the very idiom that you're criticizing. So anyway, yeah, this is Propagandhi from their album How to Clean Everything, Ska Sucks, and this is 1993 on Fat Records. And away Chris goes. Well, I guess first Mr. Sampson, right? So happy. And if you don't believe me, you're schmuck. But the trend will die out with any luck. Is that George? You ever heard the original? The Message to You, Rudy? A message to you, Rudy. Classic Jamaican ska. A message to you, Rudy. A message to you, Rudy. Fuck you, Rudy! I've always thought that's such a funny, like, comedy laugh. Like, it's a laugh, like a theatrical laugh, but it's hilarious. Ska sucks! Ska revival isn't cool, you stupid! Or a Canuck. As long as you play the man and not the buck. shout out to the Mad Caddies for their little cheeky bit at the end of their cover of "And We Thought Nation States Were a Bad Idea." I don't know if I ever, I must have known that was there, but I don't know if I remembered for a long time that there was a bit of a flatulence sound at the end of the song there. It's hilarious. Again, just like completing the sarcastic, cheeky, tongue-in-cheek sort of attitude of that one. I really do enjoy it. What was I thinking? There was something I was thinking like while I was listening. I was trying to remember. Now I'm blanking on it, of course. If it occurs to me, it wasn't a major point, but it was some point about like ska and ska bands. If I remember, I'll put it in the comments. Nevertheless, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're fond of that one. Let me know also if you like ska music like me, even though you do enjoy the cheeky irreverence of that tune. There's several songs from this original album I haven't reacted to. I did Headchester Foot. I think I did Anti-Manifesto. So yeah, I've done a few of them, but I have not done the bulk of the album. So I know there's a few of you Propagandhi fans out there. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Jimmy. But yeah, if there's any songs on this that you'd like to hear a reaction to, please do let me know. I will never have a problem going back to this album. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think.